I grew up in the quiet countryside. It was beautiful. Life definitely moved a little slower there, but that didn't mean we didn't have our fair share of trouble. Like, there was this house in town everyone avoided. As kids, we'd dare each other to go up to it, but none of us were ever brave enough. An old woman named Pearl lived there, but us kids just called her the crazy old lady. Every Halloween she'd shout from her window, "Stay away from my house, you rotten kids!" We just assumed she was crazy or possessed. One day we were carving pumpkins, and my sister and I made a joke about Pearl being possessed in front of my mom. My mom's face and tone changed immediately. "So everyone says she's possessed? Is that the story going around?" I was shocked and worried I'd done something wrong. It was rude to call adults crazy. It's something I'd get in trouble for. "Yeah, but it's just a joke." "That's not funny," my mom replied. "She's not possessed. Years ago, when I was a little girl, there were these creepy kids who appeared one October and began knocking on doors late at night. They weren't like us. They dressed weird, like they were adults, but their clothes didn't fit exactly right. When they walked, their movement was so calm, it was almost like they were floating, and their eyes were completely black, no white at all. They'd go up to someone's house and ask to come inside, or to get a ride somewhere, or to use the phone, or something. Rumors spread that Old Man Joe let them in. He became really sick and died within a few days. After that, everyone in town knew, never let them in. Because it was already pretty late in October, and because of what happened, the adults in town decided the safest thing to do would be to cancel Halloween. It was a huge disappointment for everyone, especially Pearl. She didn't have any children of her own, and looked forward to seeing the children dressed up and playing outside in costume. That Halloween night she was on the phone, gossiping with her neighbor, when there was a knock. Her friend asked who it was. Pearl answered her, but her words were slowed. "Oh, it's just a couple of kids." "Don't answer the door," her friend shouted back. But it was no use. Pearl approached the door. "Who's there?" But there was no answer, just more eerie knocks. Her friend, realizing the danger, frantically ran out of her house, jumped into her car, and honked her horn loudly like a crazy person. Glancing over, she saw the children standing on Pearl's porch. In sync, they turned to face her. The blaring horn seemed to distract them, loosening whatever grip they had on Pearl, giving her just enough time to retreat back inside and slam the door shut. But Pearl was never the same after that. She didn't get sick, but something else happened. Now every Halloween she guards her house from the children with the black eyes. If you enjoyed this special Black Eyed Kids Halloween story, make sure you're subscribed and ring that bell so you don't miss our next Shadow Puppet Horror Theater video, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow.